Page 672, number 3. Okay. All right, let's look at number 3. Do I have it? Okay. Taryn records the daily high temperature for 2 cities. Find the mean, median, and mode of each data set. Oh, that's right. It was sort of like 2 problems because you had to do the 2 different data sets. Okay.
Wait, Miss Palmer, when you do means, are you able to get a decimal? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. Okay. And this is number 3. It's telling me to look in my appendix, but it's not, I'm not finding it. So hang on a second.
Numero 3.
Okay. I'm not seeing it, but it's okay. I'm going to try to do it real quick. Matthew, why don't you tell me what you got to start?
Wait, what page was it again?
Hang on.
Yeah, start recording.
Yeah, I am recording. It's on page 672.
Okay. Should I say all my answers?
Just tell me what you got for the mean for Sunnydale.
90.
Did you have a decimal point at all, or was it even?
I got even.
Okay, let me check with Lauren.
I got a big decimal point, but I just put down 90.
Okay, what did you get for that one, Lauren?
I got 90.14.
Okay, yep. All right, so 90.14 is what I got. Matthew said he cut it off at 90. I don't think it tells us where to cut it off, so that's okay. Median. All right, so to find the median, first you have to put those in order from smallest to biggest, right? All right, let me do that real quick. And since there are 7 numbers, there should be 1 in the middle. Nathan, what was the median?
I said 93.
So the 1 in the middle is 93?
Yeah.
Are you doing Sunnydale?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you put them in order from smallest to biggest?
Yeah.
Okay. What does your list look like from smallest to biggest?
86, 88, 89, 93, 95, 90, 90.
All right. 90 and 90 are smaller than 93 and 95. So just switch those around.
Yeah, it would be 90. I was looking at that.
All right. Okay, so we figured out what happened. Yeah, just move your 90s over. So the median is 90. And the mode. Abby, what did you get for the mode?
I think I got 90.
Yep, it's the only one that appears twice. So 90. Good. Okay.
I didn't know because I have them in a weird order.
Okay. Sun Valley. And for Sun Valley, I'm going to have to put those in real quick. Give me a second.
I had to do this one multiple times because I kept getting 500 something and I knew that wasn't right. Okay. And I don't know what I did.
And Emma, what did you get for the mean?
I said 91.
Yep, I have 91.14. 91 is okay. 85, 86, 91. Okay. 2, 1, 3. All right, median. Median, Gavin.
For medium, I got. Ew, I don't think I have this right. I don't think I have this right, Mrs. Palmer.
What do you got? What do you have?
For Sun Valley, I have 102. And
for for the median?
Yeah.
You know why you have that?
I think I didn't order them correctly.
Yeah. So median doesn't work unless you put them in order from smallest to biggest. And I can see, yeah, you just picked the one in the middle. You have to put them in order first. Well, how come when I'm looking at you, I'm looking at like an eye in the middle of a pyramid or something? Why can't I see you?
You can turn off the camera in case
Okay.
like in case you're doing something that like going to the bathroom or grabbing something.
Okay, could you put your camera on if you're just like sitting in class and so I can see you? Perfect. But if you're doing something else, yeah, then you can turn it off. And Nicholas, I'm looking at a hockey player, and I think I always see that. So are you using a different computer? Is that why?
No, I keep telling this to all the teachers. My camera isn't working.
Okay, all right, that's fine. What did you get for the median, Nicholas?
For the first one or for
No, for Sun Valley.
I had for the median, I had 102.
So I think we did the same thing as Gavin and found the one in the middle, but didn't put them in order from smallest to biggest.
Oh.
So when you find the median, you have to order them from the least to greatest, okay? Karen, what did you get for the median for Sun Valley?
The median for the median.
Yep. For Sun Valley for the second one.
My median was also like 90 and 91.
Yeah, the median is 91. Good. If you put them in order from smallest to biggest, 91 is in the middle. And good job, Karen. Matthew, I'm going to go back up to you
Okay.
for the mode for Sun Valley.
I said 91. You know what was funny, Mrs. Palmer?
What's that?
For Sunnydale, I got 90, 90, and 90. And for Sun Valley, I got 91, 91, and 91.
Yeah, that is kind of funny, right? So, Lauren, which city should Taryn visit for warmer weather?
Sun Valley.
Yeah, Sun Valley is about a degree warmer. So it's not that big of a difference. I mean, so I guess if I were trying to figure out what city to visit, I would probably base it on more than just the weather for if that was that close, 90 and 91. But if she wants it to be warmer, it's Sun Valley.
Maybe she was going to like beat the world record for fastest ice melting.
Could be.
She needed to go to the hottest place.
Eh.
You never know.
Go to
All
the
right.
desert.
Let's look at number 7 on that same page, okay? Number 7 says find the range, the median, the lower quartile, and the upper quartile. We're not doing the lower and upper quartile, okay? Because that's, well, you know what? Actually, we will, because I think I told you we were going to work on
Whisker Plots, please.
Okay.
I hate them.
But hey, look at your fun geometry for next year. Here, Lauren, this was great.
Ah!
Yeah, Lauren, your brother did that one, right? Okay. I'm going to get rid of that, and we're going to work on 7 and 8. Okay. So 7, let's look at 7 first. Find the range, median, lower quartile, upper quartile. When you work on a box and whisker plot, we don't do mean anymore. So that's the best part of it. There's no mean. But the first thing you always have to do is put the numbers in order from smallest to biggest. So we're looking at number 7. And those numbers are in order, I think, from smallest to biggest. I'm going to rewrite them on my whiteboard, and I want you guys to make a list of them also. So write them in order. And they were nice and put them in order for us. Okay, so I made my list. When I do this, I always count them and make sure I have the same number that was in the original list. I have 7. And they had 7 to start with, so I feel pretty happy. Okay. Now, the first thing when you find a box and whisker plot,
They start with 7?
I'm not gonna, you should just have 7 numbers. That's all I was saying. Make sure you have 7 numbers in your list. There's 5 numbers that you need, 5 points of data to make a box and whisker plot. So you need something called the lower extreme and the upper extreme. You need the median and the lower quartile and the upper quartile. So the median is the number in the middle. So I want everyone to circle the median in your list. Okay. Nathan, what number did you circle?
24.
24 is the median. In a box and whisker plot in algebra, median is also known as Q2, the second quartile, okay? All right, they want us to find the lower quartile. The lower quartile is Q1. So we're going to look at the numbers that are below the median. We have 3 of them. And we're going to find the number in the middle of these. That's going to be pretty easy. Abby, which number is the lower quartile? Which number's in the middle there?
19.
That's called Q1. Now we're going to look at the 3 that are above the median and find the one in the middle. Emma, which one's in the middle?
Of the upper?
Yep.
Yeah, 31.
31. That's called Q3 or the upper quartile. Okay. And then 16 and 35. I'm just going to circle those. Those are our lower extremes and our upper extremes. Okay. And that's our smallest and biggest number. Okay. So if I'm going to make a box and whisker plot, I make a number line. I have to make sure it goes at least from the numbers 16 to 35. The biggest part that I remember kids like not doing correctly when making a box and whisker plot is only putting the numbers on the number line that they need, but the number line has to look just like a number line. You can't put like 16, 19, 21 right next to each other. You have to go from 16 to 35 by ones, or by twos, but you have to space it out normally. So do a number line from 16 to 35. It's going to be hard for Mrs. Palmer to stretch those all in there.
Okay.
All right, I got it all to the end. I never start far enough to the left. Not on my smart board, not on my whiteboard, but I squeezed it in. So I'm going from 16 to 35. Okay. Once you guys have that, I want you to put dots up in the air above your 5 special numbers that you have circled. You're going to put a dot up in the air above 16, not on your number line, up in the air, like up here. Okay, like that. And then also above 19 and above 24, above 31, above 35. So now you've got this number line and you've got 5 dots. Okay. I don't want you to think about the dot all the way on the left or right. You're going to leave those ones alone, but you're going to draw a box around the 2 that are next to it. Okay, so around your Q1 and your Q3, your lower quartile and your upper quartile, you're going to make a rectangle. Okay, that's called your box. And you're going to put a straight line down your median. All right, so it almost looks like a domino without any dots on the pieces. And next, make your whiskers.
Mine looks not like that.
Okay. So this actually shows a lot of things. If I were looking at this box and whisker plot, I could say, oh, the median is about, 24, and I could see my least and my greatest, right? They wanted to know the range. I can see the range from this, 35 minus 16, that's 19. They wanted my median right here at 24. They wanted the lower quartile, 19, and the upper quartile, 31. So we have all of that data. Another thing I want to show you, because they'll ask this, sometimes there's test questions. What the box and whisker plot does is it breaks your data up into quartiles, okay? So 25% of your data falls within this whisker, and 25% falls within this part of the box, 25% in the second part of the box, and 25% here. It doesn't always look even. Sometimes one of the whiskers is super long, like you have an outlier. Like if our biggest number wasn't 35 and it was 50, our whisker would go shh, and it would be bigger. it would still only have 25% of the data. It wouldn't mean there were more data points in that end. That just would mean they're spread out further. So the bigger your whiskers, the more spread out it is. 50% of your data is in the whole box. Okay, so sometimes you might see questions. When we go back and do some of the Keystone practice questions next week, we might have questions about box and whisker plots. And so I want you to be able to understand those. Let's try number 8 and make a box and whisker plot for number 8. Unfortunately, number 8 is not in order from smallest to biggest, so we have to put it in order. There's 8 numbers, okay? So you're going to make a list, make sure you have 8 numbers in it, and put them from smallest to biggest. Right, I have mine ordered. I'm going to count them to make sure I have 8 numbers in my list. All right, do we all have our list? Gavin, tell me what order you have your numbers in. Read me your list.
Give me a second.
Did you write your list yet?
I'm still writing down
your list? Okay, we need the list. So let me go to Nicholas. Nicholas, can you read me your list in order from smallest to biggest? Gavin, make sure you write that down.
For number 8, right?
Yep.
70, 70, 72, 75, 76, 77, 77, 79.
Good. Okay. Since there are 8 numbers, we're going to find 2 in the middle. All right. So let's find the 2 numbers that are in the middle. So I'm going to kind of cross off the first and the last in my mind, the second and the second to last, the third and the third to last. And the 2 numbers in the middle are what? Matthew, what 2 numbers are in the middle?
70 and 76. I mean,
75.
75 and 76.
Okay, so you have to add those together and divide by 2, or you might be able to just eyeball that, Matthew, and tell me what comes halfway between 75 and
75 and a half.
75 and a half. Good. 75.5 is your median. Okay, these 2 numbers are in the middle, 75 and 76. So 75.5 is our median, or it's also called Q2. Okay. We're going, if you have an even number. All right, let me look at that. Yeah. Okay. If you have an even number, remember when we were looking for Q1 and Q3 last time, we did not include the median. When you have an even number, you include one of the numbers from your median. So I'm breaking that. I'm using the 75 in my lower set. So I'm looking at 70, 70, 72, and 75. And I want to find what comes in the middle of those 4 numbers. Okay. So Lauren, what 2 numbers are in the middle?
70 and 72, so 71.
Right, 70 and 72. So 71 comes right in the middle. So we're going to say 71 is Q1. Okay. We're going to look at the 4 numbers at the top. 76, 77, 77, 79. Nathan, which 2 numbers are in the middle of this upper 4 in our upper quartile?
It's 77.
Yeah, 77 and 77. So Nathan doesn't have any work to do. If he added them together and divided by 2, he would get 77.
Lucky.
Okay, so 77 is our upper quartile, or Q3. Okay, we also have those numbers 70 and 79. I'm going to circle those as our lower and upper extremes. So now we need to make a number line. This one's not as bad. It only has to go from 70 to 79. So draw a number line. Okay, we're not writing the numbers 70 twice, 77 twice. We're just numbering it from 70 to 79. Okay, try to make it even. All right, hopefully Mrs. Palmer should be able to
Can I show you mine then?
put this on. Yeah, you can show me yours. Gonna hold it up for me, Matthew?
Can you see it all right?
Oh, I can. You already did the box and whiskers. All right, hang on. I like your number line. Okay, so here's my number line. I'm going to put 5 dots above it. One at 70, 71, 75 and a half, right? And all of those special numbers we found. So we're going to put our dots, a dot above 70, a dot above 71, a dot above 75.5, 77, and 79. So now you have a number line and you have 5 dots. You have to draw your box, okay? That goes around Q1 and Q3. And a straight line where your median is and some whiskers. Okay, look at how your box looks kind of uneven, right? That line doesn't go right down the center. That's okay. Still, 25% of your data is in that whisker on the left. And 25% is in that first part of the box, the really big part. And 25% is in the smaller part and in this whisker. Okay? So all that means is the data in this spot here is spread out more. Okay? And the second part, this data is spread further than. So like if you look at the first 2 numbers, 70 and 70, they are pretty close together. And 77 and 79. But 72 and 75, they're kind of further apart. Our next section is bigger, okay, a bigger space. But you might get questions about a box and whisker plot. Like it might say a true false and say 25% of my data is greater than 77. That would be true. It might say 50% of my data is between 71 and 77. True. It might say 25% of my data is greater than 75.5. That would be false because it's 50% is greater than that. Okay? So you may have questions on that. Okay. Let me just move to my next page. Okay. Turn to page 699. Okay, page 699. I want you guys to work on numbers 9 to 11. Okay, that's mean, median, mode. And then page 703. Numbers, page 703, numbers 1 through 3. Okay. 699, 9 to 11, 703, 1 to 3.
Only six problems.
Only 6.
She's going insane, people.
She's lost her mind. Okay. So we're pretty much going to get through this chapter then this week with the things that I wanted to talk about. The only thing we have left that I want to touch on before we do all review is probability. Okay, so these are the things we needed to talk about: the mean, median, mode.
Probability of that.
Fox and Whiskers. Yep, I'll pull some probability things for you, and then we'll start. We'll be able to just do some review. We'll do Keystone practice as if we were really going to take it. You guys would be taking it, this month, like probably mid-month, maybe in the 20s. The teens or the 20s, but I'm not sure. The state hasn't said yet when they're going to reschedule it. But I'll let you know as soon as I find out. You say on your birthday?
Yeah, because mine is the 26th, and it's on a school day. Terrible.
All right. Okay, guys. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
All right. If you do, come see me 2 to 3, or send me an email if it's after that time. Okay.
All right.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.